Today I'm going to do a home worm farm. I've done some research online. Gotta love YouTube and internet. And this is the best one that I think that would work for me. It's a 3-bucket system. These are 3-gallon buckets that I got free from a local bakery. The bottom bucket we're not going to change anything about. It's going to catch the worm tea. So when I see this get a little full here, and that's when I drain it. And I will talk more about the worm tea, what we do with it, because you don't use it straight. And then we're going to make some changes to these other 2 buckets. And I'm only going to use 2 lids. 3 buckets, 2 lids. And in a moment I will show you what we do with those. The tools that we need. All I'm going to use is this. And don't laugh at me. I think it's like a jigsaw thing. But it's going to work. And I'm going to use a 3/8 drill bit to put some drainage holes in the bottom, which will help the worms go from one condo to the next condo. And then I'm going to use, I think this is about an 1/8 inch for aeration holes. And I'll be back with you in just a moment. Alright, I've got the buckets down and I've only got the tools up that I'm going to be using now. Again, the 3/8 bit. I'm going to use it to start the lid, just kind of anywhere, so that I have a starting place for the, okay, cameraman, what's this called? Saber saw. You think? Great. Neither one of us know what we're doing. Alright. I didn't do that. And it just
No.
No what?
Don't ever put your hand in front of it. You're going to cut your hand off.
Alright. I'm just trying to get it. Well, I am not getting a perfect circle, but the reason why I'm doing this is so that there's a lip to hold the second condo. Okay. Whew. Stuff everywhere. By the way, for those who are worried about my safety, yes, I should probably have safety goggles on. And no, you should not have your hand in front of the blade when doing this. Now, I did this. I may have to use another lid, but we're going to check real quick. All it needs to do is be able to hold the second condo for transfer. And it will. Alright. So I'm going to stop the filming for just a moment while I get the buckets ready to put my drainage holes in the bottom. And I don't want you to watch me fight with the lid. Alright. So, off camera, I cleaned up the hole so it was a little better, and see it fits like it'll hold the next bucket. I'm going to lay this down as a guide, and I'm just going to randomly put some 3/8 inch holes just around. Now on the internet, some people did 3/8, some people did smaller, some people did a 1/2 inch, and you just kind of keep going. knock those off. And I will find a way to clean these up, because those probably are not going to be good for the worms. I think I have a chisel. A random knife fairy showed up. Let's see if this works. I think I'd rather go find a chisel. Nope, that worked. You want to clean them up because those little worms have delicate little bodies. Now let's do drainage holes for condo number 2. Just make sure you get all those. Like I said, I'll probably get a chisel and some sandpaper maybe to rough it up, because see, it's pretty rough inside as well. So I'll get that cleaned up before I put my little fellows in there. And we need bucket number 2. There we go. Now we won't have bucket 2 and bucket 1 on there all the time. The second level doesn't get added until the first level is full. But I'm going to have them ready. And again, there's no rhyme or reason to the holes. Yes, sticking your tongue out helps. In case you haven't figured out, I'm not Madam Handy Woman. And that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this, so that you can see that you should be able to do it. Sounds like my battery's dying. Let's see. And that's why we have that ring there, so I know where out to go. Now the worms tend to stay toward the dark, and these are light buckets. So I'm hoping that they'll kind of stay in the middle. Okay, so now we have that, and I'll be back in a minute after I clean these little holes up. Alright, so we are going to finish cleaning these up some more to get ready for the worms tomorrow. We're losing daylight, so I just want to finish the drill bit part. We've changed out, we put in the 1/8. Now we're going to put in some air holes. And these containers have this nice little place at the top. The reason why you put them on the top is because when you're sitting them, think about it. You've got the one that's going to catch your worm tea at the bottom. So you want your air holes to be where they're going to get hurt. The rest of this is sitting down in it. So we're going to use that as a guideline and put little holes all the way around the top. I'm going to try to space them about 1 inch apart. Don't get your fingers on the other side. Condo 1. Condo 1 is complete. Now for Condo 2. Alright, so to end today's segment, we have the worm tea catcher, which is the bottom, we've made no changes to. We have Condo 1, which fits right in, and you have your aeration holes right there at the top. You have a line that you can actually see where the worm tea, so you know when to get it so they don't drown the worms. We have the ring. We're going to go ahead and attach and put Condo 2 on top. And we can put the lid on that as well. And this is what you'll have sitting around. That way you lift this up, you'll be able to feed them. We'll go more into that tomorrow when we get the home ready for our worms. Thank you for visiting. Don't forget to hit subscribe.